Okay, so this is a working field lesson on how to make ramen in the JetBoil. So step one, we're going to fill the JetBoil up to the safe line. I got some water here. I'm going to do that. Cool. So, I mean, this is, what was it? This was a 16-ounce bottle. That's probably 15, 16 ounces. So, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so the bottle full, we light the JetBoil. And light the JetBoil, you turn it where you hear the gas, and then you push the button here on the side, and we got a flame. Okay, so now as we get ready to boil, we can have full heat. Okay, so now it's burning as hot as it's gonna burn, and we're gonna go to boil. So we'll check in when it's boiling. Or no, next step here, we're gonna prepare the bowl. So as this is prepping up and getting ready to boil, we're gonna prep the bowl. The next thing we do is we open the ramen and take the sauce packet. And because we're in the field with nothing else, there's no onions, and I'm not adding anything to it, I'm gonna go ahead and use the whole packet. So I'm gonna put the whole packet into the bowl. One-handed, of course. Okay. Look at all that lovely MSG just giving you more super goodness. All right, so the packet is in. Well, almost here. There we go, that feels like all of it. Packet is in, and we're getting close to the boil. So next step, we'll be cooking the ramen. Okay, so my drone is comfortably underway. I have at least, 20 minutes of battery life left, so I can continue. So I'm gonna go back over here. The water is boiling. So the next step here is to break the ramen in, well, turn the boil down. Turn the boil down. Turn it off, Jim. That might happen. Turn it off. Relight it, no problem, but turn it down. There we go, turn way down low. Okay, so now I've broken the ramen in lengthwise. Not in half to where the noodles are short, but lengthwise. Then I can drop the two halves in the cup. There we go. I have my chopstick handy, so once they get a little soft, I can push them down a bit, so that'll take a minute. But I'm also going to pour in the broken noodles too. So after that, we go to the next step. It'll take a second to get to a rapid boil again, but that's the next step. Okay, so I figured I'd show you this. It's as low as it can go, and I've got a nice rolling boil. Literally, it's rolling along in there. Okay, so I got about another minute and a half of that, and then we'll do the bowl. Okay, well, I've actually cooked for 3 minutes, so if my handy helper cow is thanking me for having a vegetable or a soy-based lunch instead of a meat-based lunch. Okay, so I'm gonna take the JetBoil here, and I'm gonna take a little splash and pour a little splash into the bowl. About maybe to where the first little thing is right there, and kind of swish that around and stir it up. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my thing over here to the middle of the field and just pour out the cooking water. So I'm gonna pour out the cooking water, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so I've poured off the water. It's really easy to use chopsticks to kind of hold it and then just kind of go off in the field and pour out the extra water. I've got my prepared sauce right here, and now I'm just gonna kind of just pour the noodles in. And you'll see that when you get them all, without that truckload of liquid, it fits in the bowl nicely. And with the denser flavor packet, not completely diluted, it makes it a little more flavorful. And you can always add water, right? You can always not pour it out quite as much as I like to. But in the field, I find that the noodles, and then I still get a bit of juice down at the end when I'm done, but I like my noodles this way out in the field. All right? Hope that helped.